Hello, I'm Jenna Torres, and I want you guys to know that we are the future voters of America. And honestly, if you take money from the NRA, I'm going to vote you out, and I feel my generation is going to vote you out, and it's your problem if you take money from the NRA or don't support our school safety, because it all depends on if you want to stay in Congress and if you want to stay on the representative or not.
Hello, I'm Bryn Bartieri. I'm in 12th grade. I just wanted to say that if, like what she said, if you take money from the NRA, that's a big no. The Washington Post came out this past February that since 2000, 188 school or university shootings have occurred. Furthermore, 130 of those were elementary, middle, or high school, and 53 occurred in colleges or universities. That's ridiculous. It's since 2000, so that means it's been 18 years, and we've had an absurd amount of shootings. Then, nearly 2 people have been wounded, and 70 people have been killed in all of those shootings. So I looked up what 70 people could do. 70 people is about the entire boys and girls JV and varsity soccer team. 70 people is about half the size of my school's marching band. It also fills up about 4.5 of the average school rooms, which is determined at 15 people per room. Then 200 people is also some entire graduating classes or even some schools or more than one school. So if we don't do something about gun laws, there's going to be a big issue, and there's going to be more, our blood will be on your hands.
Hello, my name is Nolan Watts. I'm a junior at Exeter Senior High School in Reading. Next to me is Peyton, also a junior at the same school. I'm giving this message to the legislators because I don't understand why there is a need for guns in America anymore. If your reason is protection and safety, well, if no one has guns, then why would you need protection and safety with a gun? If you look at the statistics from other countries like Australia, like Germany, they don't have guns, and there's been a significant decrease in violence. I get that it's an amendment right, and I get that people hunt, but it's just in this day and age, it's too dangerous. You know what I mean?
I agree with Nolan completely. I know that there's hunters, and I completely support that. It's whatever you want to do, but the restrictions and things that you need to go through need to be stricter. And I know people say if you're a good citizen, then it's so annoying you have to go through it. But if you're a good citizen, nothing will be wrong, and you'll be able to get a gun anyways. And I don't understand how we've already had 28 plus school shootings in America, and Australia hasn't had one since 2004. That doesn't make any sense to me. Obviously something needs to be changed.
I am a student here at Exeter Township Senior High School, and I believe we need change for gun control. It's terrible that people are fearing to come to school every day because of how many problems we've had the past few years, and we just need change.
It's not a matter anymore of if you are Democratic or Republican. It's a matter of lives, and 17 people have died because someone decided to open fire, a teenager let alone, who had access to an AR-15. There is no need for any teenager to have that. Even adults, there's no need. So it doesn't matter who you support anymore. It's a matter of who can change this and who can make a difference, because there's no need for anyone to have that kind of weaponry, and there is no need for this killing to be happening.
If the 17 of us were gone, would you care?
There is something that needs to be done about the crisis that is happening today in our schools. The second that one child had died in a school where he should have felt safe, that was the moment things should have been done. Not when 14,000 more children have been slaughtered in a place where they have to come and they have to feel safe and they have to learn. It is your job as legislators to do something about this now, and it needs to be done as soon as possible. Whether it's stricter restrictions, whether it's better checks, whether it's banning, assault rifles, anything to keep one more child safe. Because when there was one, that was one too many. There's an environment currently where children go to school and they feel afraid. You have failed as legislators in a position where you should have made these children feel safe. If they do not currently feel safe, you have failed. And you need to reevaluate what you're doing currently in order to make sure that you are doing the best job you can as legislator. please be better.
17 seconds is not enough time to voice our concerns. People should not have to die in a safe haven. The fact that we have to have gun control is a matter of its own. We should not have to talk about how important it is to have guns. We should not have to talk about how important it is to not bring guns into school, because it just shouldn't happen. Some things that happen during school should be as minor as not getting an A on a test, not coming home and telling your parents that one of your best friends has died. It shouldn't be as hard as saying that you would never see someone that you love again. We need to figure out how to control this, and we need to figure out how we can do this correctly.
I think guns are a very bad thing. I think they should be outlawed. Honestly, I hate school shootings. I despise them. I think people should just all get along. If you have a problem, you just talk it out. I mean, that's how they do it in the old days, and that's how they still should do it. And I just think it's awful that innocent people are getting killed, and when I'm sitting here in this school, when I could be doing something, I could be helping those people out that are getting shot from this.
I think everyone can agree that we should have less gun deaths every year, and I think one method that we can all agree on is a universal background check. In the meantime, that's definitely enough. In Oregon, they just had a law passed that made it illegal for you to purchase a gun if you have domestic abuse charges on your record, which is good, but why did it take this long? I think we need to keep moving, make it a federal level background check. That will do it.
I just have one question to ask. Am I next?
Dear Pennsylvania legislators, you're going to be receiving a lot of input from Exeter Senior High School students, and a lot of that is going to be a push for you to ban guns, and I'm asking that you don't. Guns are not the problem. Media is presenting it as the problem. Facts are being twisted, and I feel that you should take it upon yourself, as being in the position that you are, to inform kids properly. I think there should be something done. I don't know what exactly. I feel something should be done against media sources to ensure that proper facts and proper statistics are presented and people are not being given false information to base their arguments on, because my friends and I were just escorted out for simply trying to present ideas that guns aren't the problem. Give us another idea. Banning guns isn't going to save students. I'm one of those students. I feel I should have a say, but I was escorted out for trying to discuss my view on how I should be protected, and I don't think taking away guns is the way to protect students.
The time is up for violence. We need to come together as a nation instead of different parties to bring a message forward for change.
It doesn't matter who you support, whatever political party you are a part of. It just 17 people lost their lives because someone opened a fire in a school. This is beyond political parties or anything. This is morality, knowing that people can still keep dying because of our laws in this nation.
We as a school can try to send a message to our students, but we need someone stronger to send a message to the nation itself. There's no change that's going to happen unless you do something. And we want that change. We are the future generation, so something needs to happen now.